welcome to the VonderKnits podcast, episode 22. My name is Kayla and I am your host on this knitting, crocheting, and making YouTube channel. Thank you so much for coming to hang out with me today. It is Wednesday, it's October 16th, it is 2024. My dog, he just can't chill out. And I am glad that you're here. I'm excited to share what I've been up to with... Sorry, they're gonna tussle now. I'm excited to share with you what I've been up to for the past few weeks, and I hope that you're excited to see what I've been doing. So if that sounds good, please stick around. I'm glad you're here. And if you would like to follow me elsewhere on the internet, I can be found on Instagram as VonderKnits and on Ravelry as Kayla VonderKnit. And as always, those are linked down in the description box below. So we're gonna go ahead and start with the cardigan that is no longer with me. I have sent it away for baby. So my sister is due in late November and I have been crafting a lot of different baby items for her. And the last thing that I wanted to finish was the newborn Vertebrae cardigan that I started. So I will pop in a picture now. This yarn is made out of Fangirl Fibers colorway and ghost story. It is a fingering weight yarn. It is beautiful. It's like a cream color with speckles of black and yellow and red, and it's just a great November yarn. And then the pattern that I used is the newborn Vertebrae pattern by Kelly Van Niekerk, and it is a free pattern on Ravelry, and it's nice because there is a corresponding larger range of sizes. So you can make one for mom, you can make one for older sibling, but I have made the newborn pattern several times now. It's a great, quick, and easy pattern. It's easy to understand. It's just a quick knit, and it's just so relaxing and fun. I did follow the pattern for this cardigan to a T, and then I did use a US size 4 millimeter, no, not 4 millimeter, US size 4 knitting needle for this pattern, as well as a US size 2 for the ribbing and the cuffs. I'm gonna let the dog settle. They're clicky clacking. Go settle. Go on. No, you're gonna stare at me. Go on. Okay, so that is one of the tiny things I made. And then one of the other small things that I finished was a pair of Halloween socks. So these are for my boo. We went to Flock Fiber Festival in Seattle in August, and my partner Tim's main goal at the festival was to find some self-striping socks, and he did it. We went to visit Geektastic Fibers and Plies and Hellhounds mega booth, and he saw this yarn and was like, those are Halloween socks for me. And I said, Tim, you're right. Those are Halloween socks for you. So this is from Geektastic Fibers. Ooh, I think I have the tag tucked in a sock. Ooh, I thought I did. I do. Geektastic Fibers, and it is their Supernatural sock, which is their 90% Targhee, 10% nylon blend. And it is the colorway, it's either Miya or Miya, I'm sorry. It's inspired by an anime character, but we saw the sample that they had made up, and my partner's like, those are Halloween, so that's what I want. So nice, so nice, so wonderful to work with. I love Targhee yarn, and I love BFL yarn, especially during like the fall and winter. It feels a little bit more rustic-y to me, and I feel like it's always a little bit thicker. But yeah, these are beautiful. They're wonderful. I knit these on US size 1, 2.25 millimeter, 9-inch circular Chiaogu needles. I cast on 64 stitches. I did 20 rounds of ribbing. Sorry, you took a tumble. I did 40 rounds down the leg, my slip stitch, heel flap, and then decrease down the gusset down to my wedge toe. Yeah. I think that's all to be said about these. He actually was like, can you please podcast this week so I can have my socks? And I was like, yes, I can do that. So socks for my boo for Halloween. He's so excited. And he wants more Halloween socks, which is funny because he doesn't have any like Christmas striping socks. He just wants Halloween colors. So these are awesome. And then I was watching alt knots on YouTube and they totally influenced me. They posted a review of Bernat Blanket Extra Thick Cel-Este. I have a tag right here. Girl's crying. Lexi, leave the kitty alone. This yarn is super fun, and when Alt Knots posted the review, it was like a while ago, but I just watched it and I was like, I need that yarn, obviously. Totally influenced. Went to Joann, picked up the yarn. It is a jumbo yarn, 100% polyester. So I did not actually have any way to craft with this unless I wanted to use my hands. So I also picked up a 25mm crochet hook. It's huge, it's ridiculous. And then I picked up the colorway Orion green. And there's a free blanket pattern on here. What is it called? It is a Mossy stitch crochet blanket. So here's the pattern. Sorry, my tag ripped. Here's the pattern. And on here it says it needs 2 balls, and online it said 4. So I wanted to make mine a bit bigger because I think it only measures 42 by 51. So I wanted like a 48 by 60, something like that. So I picked up 4 balls thinking I'll split the difference and make it bigger. I ended up needing 6 balls, but that's okay. I think my gauge was also a little bit tighter than the gauge on the pattern. It's fine, it's a blanket. My blanket's actually 48 by 58 instead, which is fine. But let me show you the blanket, and then I'm gonna start putting all my accessories back together because I took the dog's beds and that's why they're upset. So one moment. This is the big ol', ooh, it's heavy, big old blanket. I'm gonna keep it folded in half. But, yep, it is a Mossy stitch blanket. It's just like single stitch crochet, chain 1, single stitch crochet, chain 1. Super duper quick to work up because it's so big. It's like coming in clutch. We have all used it. The dogs love it, my kids love it, I love it. My partner's used it several times. It's so good. The color is amazing. It's awesome. And I crocheted this up during a Seahawks game. It's super fast. It's just so big. So it's super fast. So I don't know what else I want to say about it. I'm kind of obsessed with it. It's awesome. I'm gonna go ahead and put it back on the couch. Okay, I'm back. So, I loved the Orion green so much, and I was like, I would like to make more items with the Cel-Este line. It's amazing. So I actually needed to order some buttons from Joann's. So while I ordered buttons to be delivered, I also picked up some more of the yarn. This color is Galactic. It is the Bernat Extra Thick Cel-Este in Galactic. So I will show you what I made with it and then I will chat about it. It is a flying saucer pet bed. Ah, it's so good. So the colorway is Galactic. It's got these awesome like purples and pinks and greens and blues. I picked up 4 balls of this. And then with my big old 25mm crochet hook, I did a magic circle. And then I increased out to 80 stitches. And then I crocheted 2 rounds of normal single crochet, no increases, and then I decreased back all the way down, and then I sewed the back hole closed, and it's awesome. It worked up so quick. I think this took 3 3/4 balls. It's all just single crochet increases, and it's awesome. I love it. I do want to say I haven't measured it. I just crocheted it. I kept like throwing it on the ground every now and then just to see how big it was. And my dogs kept laying on it and falling asleep, so I had to like take breaks working on it. But again, I think I crocheted this up in a night. Like, it's jumbo yarn. It works up so quickly, and it is 100% machine washable, machine dryable, which is super important, especially since it's for my wild muddy pups. They lay on my handmade blankets all the time anyways. I'm like, I might as well just make them a bed. That way maybe they'll leave like my other non-washable, dryable blankets alone, because I, for some reason, made blankets that I have to hand wash, which I don't know why I did that. I did, but anyway. Yeah, so now they have a big old flying saucer pet bed. It's Galactic, and it is awesome. All right, I'm gonna go put this back, and I will be right back. And back. Okay. I'm like, see, the minute I just put it down, and she immediately crawled on it. The dogs love it. All right, and then the last project that I finished up is my Marled Rainbow Bright pillowcase. So this did not have a pattern. This was pure vibes. I feel like a lot of my crafting lately has been pure vibes because I don't want to sit and read a pattern. I just want to go. But so this is all Joann's Big Twist value yarn. It's a variety of colors. I think it's like slime and collegiate blue maybe, and then violet. No, not violet. I don't know. It's a variety of colors. It's like hot pink, and then there's like collegiate red, orange, yellow. I bought this yarn back in June, and then I've just been slowly using it in different things. But anyway, so I think I want to say this is 45 double crochet stitches across. And I have a pillow insert from Michael's. It's a 20 by 20. And then I just crocheted, yeah, it's 45 across, double crochets, and then I just crocheted up until it could wrap all the way around the pillow here. And then I single crocheted the sides together, and then I added a picot edging around like the flat bits. And then I made buttonholes. These are 1.5" buttons. But yeah, I think it looks so good. I think the pillow's a little flat, and luckily it's just the insert, so it has a zipper and you can just put more polyfill in here. But I purchased cute mushroom and snail pillows, but they don't have pillowcases, and my dogs immediately got them muddy. So I needed something that would be on the couch that I could take off and machine wash. This is 100% acrylic yarn. It's perfect for that. It's value yarn. Super easy to care for, and I did use an 8mm crochet hook for this project. So yeah, 45 stitches across, and then I just see this is all double crochet, and then I did single crochet the sides together, and then did the picot edge on just the flap here. But yeah, super cute. My house, I was laughing at the disconnect because every like room in my house is dark. So there's dark green in here, our kitchen's black, our bedroom is dark purple, my kids' room is a bright color, but it's hilarious because our whole house is dark, but I have like these neon bright accessories. So it is my neon rainbow pillowcase, and then I have like the neon green and blue blanket, and then the dog's bed is like hot pink and purples. It's just funny. I was like, it's so dark in our house, and then we have these like in-your-face accessories. So I'm super happy with how this came out. I think it's great. I love the big old buttons. It just makes me happy. All right, I'm gonna go put this away, and then we will chat about, I think that's it for my finished objects. We will chat about whips. All right, I'm back. Let us discuss my whips. I'm making another pillowcase out of the same yarn, so give me 1 second. This is living in a gold bag. Where did I get this? I think this was a gift from Tim's work. They gave him like a New Year's gift, and it was in this bag, and I'm like, I'm gonna put yarn in that. It's perfect for yarn. So you can see what I'm doing in here, right? Like the rainbow. Okay, so this is another pillowcase. I think this one's 46 stitches across. Ooh, crochet hook's gonna bang on the table. There we go. I think this one's 46 stitches across. It's fine. It's like 45 or 46. It's the same size as the other one. But I am holding the yarn a double, and I am not holding it with a strand of white. I am holding it with double with itself, so we get just these big blocks of rainbow color. Oh, it's just so good. Again, dark house bright accessories. But yeah, more double crochet. I am going back and forth. Is it 3 rounds? Is that how you count crochet? Oh my gosh, my grandma would be so disappointed. I'm going back and forth 6 times total. And it gives me, I think, a 4-inch block. That's how I measured it. Or a 4-inch straight. A 4-inch straight. So yeah. I'm just following the repeats. And then I'm going to do the same thing. I have 4 more buttons that I bought. And then I'm just going to fold it over when it is long enough. And then a single crochet the sides together and then have a flap. I haven't decided if I'm going to do the picot edging on this yet. I haven't decided. I will though, eventually. But yeah, so this is coming along quite well. It's like moving along quickly. And it's really bright and it makes me happy. Again, this is Big Twist Value from Joann's. Just like rainbow colors. I went kind of crazy. They had a good sale in June. So I picked out like a ton of yarn. And I'm just still using it. So it makes me happy. It's down in the bag in there, but we are getting kind of low, which is good because this was taking up a lot of space. But yeah, so more pillowcases. And I have one more insert. From Michael's, you can buy the inserts in packs of 2. So I bought 2 20 by 20 inch pillows, and then it's gonna go on the couch right there by that one. And I am using an 8mm crochet hook. This is just Susan Bates. But yeah, I just grabbed that when I'm just kind of chilling and I don't want to like, I think all of my crochet projects are actually pretty mindless. But that one, I don't know. I think the bright colors just make me happy. And it's been getting like, we're entering the gray season here in Western Washington. So like, I need kind of like the brighter colors. I love the gray season, but every now and then I'm just like, I need some bright colors to like cheer me up. So anyway, that pillowcase is coming along and I'm excited for it to like live by its like relative on my couch. It'll be super cute. So also the goal is to have like seasonal pillowcases, I think. So I do want to get like Halloween yarn to make a pillowcase and then probably like some Christmas yarn for pillowcases. I think that would be top. And then the next project I started is living in my Great Wolf Lodge iridescent waterproof bag. I love this bag. I love this bag for blankets, which is what it is living in it right now. I started a Scrappy corner to corner blanket and it is tangled. Give me 1 second. Yeah. There we go. Oh. Da, 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 da. Here we are. I am loving the stitching on this. Oh my goodness gracious. It looks so good. That is beautiful. This is Knit Picks Cosmic Speckle and Jupiter Speckle held double. It is beautiful. Oh, I can't get over that. I like loved working on this corner. It was so nice. But yeah, I'm making a corner to corner blanket. I have giant yarn balls from all of the socks that I've made for the past like 2 years. And I'm just grabbing a ball and putting it with another ball and holding it double and just seeing what comes out. I am using a 5mm crochet hook on this project. Actually, I accidentally pulled a few stitches out when I pulled it out of the bag. It's fine. But yeah, let me show you. Where did you go, little crochet hook? So like, here's one of the balls that I'm working from. It's huge. It was bigger, but then I, have used a lot of yarn from it. Here's another one of the balls. This is just sock yarn and not all socks. There's like some sweaters and stuff in here, but I just keep adding on and doing a magic knot and adding on. Oh, here's another one of the balls. This is my Akatar yarn. But yeah, I have like 4 balls all about this size, and I'm just, whichever one feels right, I grab and attach it on and start crocheting with. And crochet hook. Yep, 5mm. I think I want to invest in some nicer crochet hooks because I've had these for literally probably 15 years. I think Furls, they have a Zodiac line. Sorry, the sun like just came out. Furls has a Zodiac line and they don't have a Scorpio crochet hook line yet. And I'm kind of holding out for that because I want a Scorpio crochet hook. But anyway, yes, the corner to corner blanket, every 15 rows, where are they? Every 15 rows is 10 inches. And I think the goal with this blanket is to be 40 by 50. So I'm just marking every 10 rows just so I can keep my count. And I'm going to not make this a square, I'm gonna make it a rectangle. So with corner to corner, and you usually like increase on both sides to make it a square, and then you decrease to like, you know, make it the square shape. With a rectangle, you wanna, you get to how wide you want it to be, and then you do an increase and a decrease. So then it makes the rectangle shape. So that's my plan for this. It's working up so nice. I haven't touched it in a while because I've been, you know, just working on other things, but this has no deadline. This is just when I feel like it. And it's awesome. I love it. All right, and then the last thing I'm working on is socks. I know. I don't know. I should not have even like complained about working on socks because I love working on socks. So this is a Stitching the High Notes bag. This was a collaboration that Gabby of Plies and Hellhounds had I want to say it was last fall. It was right around Rhinebeck. Yeah. So this is a bag I got a year ago and I didn't use it until now because it has socks for myself for my birthday in it. Super cute pumpkins, donuts, pumpkin pie, pumpkin drink. Oh, I love it. And I love that it's like these soft fall colors. Like I wear a lot of black, like a lot of my normal day-to-day clothes are black, but a lot of my knit stuff is like bright in your face. So I like that this is like a beautiful soft, like neutrally type of deal. Usually I'm not drawn to this. I'm more of the like in your face stuff, but I love this. Zip. And then in here is some yarn from Shirsty Cat Designs. Yeah. I purchased this from Great Lakes Fiber Festival in Wooster, Ohio in 2021, I think, maybe 2022. The colorway is On the Stone She Waits, and it's their Just Sock yarn, which is a 75% superwash merino, 25% nylon. And, you know, I'm going to show you the cake, and then look at that. Oh my gosh, it's witchy and beautiful. I love it so much. I love it. Yeah, it's been in my stash for long enough. I'm like, I want some fall socks for my birthday this year. So good. So this yarn, I was gonna cast on using my 9-inch circulars, but I'm like, no, this deserves double pointed needles. So I busted out my, oh, is it like, are these my Leaky? Leaky? Oh, I don't know how to say this. I'm so sorry. My Leaky driftwood needles. I purchased these at Wild Fibers in Mount Vernon, Washington, which is my local yarn store. So these are the 6-inch double pointed needles. They are US size 1, 2.25 millimeter needles. They are driftwood. They're wooden. They're awesome. And I feel like the yarn needed the double pointed witchy needles. I've got my little Katrinkles skull stitch markers on there. On the cuff, I'm marking every 10 rounds, and then on the leg, I'm marking every 12 because I am doing a pattern on these. It is Hermione's Everyday Sock Pattern, which is, I think it's free on Ravelry. But yeah, I actually cast on using a 9-inch circular because it's a pain in the rear end to cast on with double pointed needles. So I cast on with my 9-inch circular, and then like, I think I knit one round, and then I switched to my double pointed needles. But yeah, I am knitting 64 stitches on these US size 1, 2.25 millimeter needles. I don't know. I think I'm gonna end up doing probably 5 round repeat. It's a 4 round repeat, so I'll probably do 5 repeats. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see how I feel. But yeah, you can't really tell, unfortunately. It gets kind of lost in the yarn, but it makes it look a little bit more bumpy, which I like. But it's beautiful. I love them. And these are very mindful for me. I feel like whenever I do a pattern, it takes more brain space, and then whenever I use double pointed needles, I don't like to like travel with double pointed needles. So this is definitely like a sit at home, it's night, I can like, I have the pattern memorized. It's just a 4 round repeat, but like it's very meditative knitting, but it also like takes more brain space than just a vanilla sock. So love these. And yeah, that's all I've been up to. Life stuff, it's going. We are quickly approaching competition season for gymnastics. So we're at the gym, per usual. Yeah, what have I been reading? I finished A Cupcake Cottage by Jean Oram. That was not for me. It was okay, and I understand some people love it, and it was just not a book for me. I finished it. It was just not a book for me. I did start, Bad Boy Alpha series. I'm on book 3. It was a free bundle from the Nook store from Barnes & Noble. And I am thoroughly enjoying that. It is a shifter. Shifters finding mates, you know, it's super fun. My problem is though, there was a discrepancy and incorrectness around how contraception works, and that is very important to me. I feel like people need to be aware how contraception works. So when I noticed that it wasn't scientifically correct, I was like, oh, it took me out of the story. But it's a book about shifters, like, come on. Anyway, that's on me. Anyway, it's a super fun series. Who writes it? Let me check real quick. Alpha Bad Boys, I think. Series. Renee Rose wrote Alpha Bad Boys. It's super fun. So yeah, that's, we're gearing up for Halloween. My birthday's next week. We're excited. We're just, you know, we're just existing right now. I think once competition season hits, we're gonna be a lot busier and a lot more like, but right now we're kind of enjoying the calm before the storm. So that's all I have for you today. Thank you for hanging out. Thanks for chatting yarn stuff with me. Thanks for checking out all the stuff I made. And I'm so excited you're here. And just thank you for always supporting me. So until we chat again, take care of yourselves, take care of each other, and happy making.